Breaking news this morning, a historic strike starts after the deadline for contract negotiations between United Auto Workers and the big three automakers passed at midnight.
For the first time, union workers at the big three automakers will strike at the same time. That's General Motors, Ford, and Stellantis. Stellantis makes Chrysler, Dodge, Jeep, and Ram brands, among a few others.
So a lot of impact here. Right now, that means about 13,000 workers are stopping production as the strike begins. WLWT News 5's Lacey Roberts breaking down the broad impact, what it means for workers at our local Ford plant, Lacey, in Sharonville.
Yeah, Kelly and Stephen, locally, union workers at the Sharonville Ford plant are not at strike right now. More from them in just a moment. But here's who is on strike this morning. Workers at the General Motors site in Wentzville, Missouri, the Stellantis plant in Toledo, and the Ford assembly plant in Wayne, Michigan. They were the first called in on this targeted strike. Now, workers in Toledo are already on the picket line. The top UAW wage is $32.32 per hour. They are demanding a wage increase of 40% over the 4-year contract. Increases in cost of living, retirement benefits, and pensions are also at the top of this list. Now, along with full pay for a shortened 32 work week instead of 40 hours. UAW President Shawn Fain says that workers will strike as long as needed, which could cause a quick economic ripple effect.
Manufacturers have inventory. They've planned for this as well on their side. If it's a few days, then it's not going to make a significant impact. But these big three manufacturers, they represent about half of the production here in the United States. And that's one other thing to remember, is that it's just affecting those plants, the GMs, the Fords, but it's not affecting the Toyotas, the Hondas, the Teslas.
So back home for workers at union locations like Ford's Sharonville plant, they will continue working per usual under an expired contract until they get an order from the union to strike. Now, ahead of the strike, we spoke with the president of UAW Local 836, who was surprised that workers at the Ford plant were not called to strike.
We are a plant that touches multiple locations, and we touch one of the most profitable vehicles on the road is the F-250 and the Super Duties. We send the transmissions to Kentucky Truck, and they're a huge moneymaker for Ford Motor Company. So I would say if this continues to go on, that Sharonville will be on a short list of those that could be called to walk.
Now, when it comes to the cost of cars, that UC economics professor that you just heard from says that experts they expect an increase on new and used cars in the longer the strike continues, which means even higher costs will continue as we deal with inflation impacts as well. Lacey Roberts, WLWT News 5.
Lacey, thank you. This morning we're